Brian and I were presented with an awesome opportunity to run some more hay ground, and it's this farm that we're working now. It's about 75 acres altogether, and we're operating this farm on shares. So the landowner gets a percentage of the hay, and then we get a percentage of the hay too. So last year it was corn though, so this year we had to, in order to get it into hay, we had to do all the tilling, all the fertilizing, all the seeding, and get it in shape to be hay ground. So today we are out here putting up the first cutting off of this new hay ground, and this is a grass hay, and we're putting it into these large bales, which are 8 foot by 4 foot, and we're doing that, and these will be marked for livestock. The quality of hay is actually better than we anticipated, but since it was corn last year, there's a few corn stalks, and since it was a first cutting of a new seeding, there is a little bit of weeds, but we are really hopeful that the way it looks, that subsequent cuttings will really come along and be great. So we're just working on this. Now I'll say this too, so this was quite an operation. It's a really great opportunity, but we aren't set up quite yet to handle such a large farm all in one chunk. We do run a lot of hay acres, but it's like 20 acres here, 30 acres there, and we can bite off those chunks and do it, but such a big farm all in one. So what we did was we hired some custom operators to do custom raking for us, and I'll insert some footage of that. It was pretty impressive. We just have a single rake, so it's about 11 to 12 feet of forage that it grabs and piles up, and they brought 2 double rakes, so it's at least twice the width of what we can get ours, and they raked it up lickety split just like that. And then with baling too, we hired the custom operator with the large baler to come out and bale for us, which we are picking up the bales right now. So he's actually still out here baling, and we're picking up the bales as we go, and I'll show you some footage of him also and his really impressive system and equipment that he has. So we did do the cutting and the tedding to get it ready, and then the custom operators came to fill in with the raking and the baling today, and then we are picking up the bales and hauling them off. And fortunately too, another nice thing about this farm is there is a couple of storage sheds right on the property, so we can haul it. We don't have to haul it all the way home because this farm's a little bit of ways from our place, so we can haul it right to the sheds here on the farm and go from there. We don't have the equipment now, like I said, but you should know that anytime you buy hay from us, like, every penny of it goes back into the farm and goes back into improvements that we can make to scale up our operation, make more varieties, make more better quality hay in a more efficient manner. we will do to improve the second cutting and the subsequent cuttings coming back into next year is we are going to fertilize the field, and the fertilizer will be chosen according to what the soil needs, and then we'll also spread some lime across the field, which will help the soil by making it less acidic. So if you have a really acidic soil, that really takes away from the grasses and it makes it far too easy for weeds to do well in. So soil pH is very important, as well as fertilizer. And then the last thing, of course, is rain. So we love this dry spell that we had right now. It allowed us to do over 100 acres of hay in less than a week, if you can believe it. So that was awesome to have this dry spell, but after this we could really use some rain to spur some growth and resurgence into this newly cut hayfield. We just finished bringing the last load down from this farm, and it's about 8:30, and we're getting these in the shed, and we ended up with 132 bales altogether, so that is a lot of hay, and we'll have it stored in sheds tonight, and our share will be available for livestock customers. So let me know if you're interested.